on Edo governorship.
As the world meets for the 79th United General Assembly, Vice President Kashim Shettima leads Nigeria's delegation to this year's event.
And good morning, Nigeria. We shall review the 2024 Edo governorship election.
It is now official that APC's Monday Okpebolo has won Saturday's governorship election. The All Progressive Congress APC won in 11 local government areas, while the People's Democratic Party led in 6 local government areas.
And Saturday, September 21st, was a definitive day for the people of Edo State, who voted to elect a new governor to take over from incumbent Godwin Obaseki. Obaseki's double terms of 8 years end on the 12th of November 2024, according to the Constitution.
That's true, Jumai. Edo is one of the 8 states in the country where off-season elections hold due to issues arising from litigations and court judgments.
Now, more than 2.5 million people registered to participate in the election in more than 4,000 polling units. This represents 22.5% of the population of Edo State.
Yeah, but the number of people with permanent voters cards were slightly lower. Just about 300,000 of the number you mentioned, Jumai, did not pick their PVCs. And,
reports indicate that Edo North has had the most number of voters with PVCs, representing 33.1% of the total number of those who voted, actually.
Yeah, this was closely followed by Edo Central with 26.7% of the voters, and Edo North with just 16.6%.
17 political parties took part in the election, with just one female candidate slugging it out with the men to get into the Edo State government house.
What happened to the women?
That is the $1 million question. I was watching Ruth yesterday asking these questions, and there are no answers. I don't know why it happens. Don't we just support ourselves?
Well, I think it's time that the women will just begin
to... We need to be awoke. We need to wake up.
Some have described the Labour Party's outing as the surprise of the exercise because it threw its weight behind the 2 top contenders, that's the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and the All Progressives Congress, APC. Others, however, insist this is not a surprise, especially after the party's performance at the last general elections.
But sadly, the Labour Party candidate lost in his own polling unit.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's quite interesting.
That's politics.
That's politics. That's how it's played.
But in spite of the PDP's performance at the election, his candidate won in his polling unit. The same also applies to the APC.
The ruling People's Democratic Party obviously put up a good fight to retain its seat in the government house, but the efforts were not enough, as we now know with the result that is out now.
Yeah, well, the election umpire, INEC, did not disappoint. It deployed technology with the use of IREV and other gadgets to ensure a transparent process.
If you recall the campaigns, Mr. Ademola, it began on Wednesday of April, 24th, after several political parties conducting fresh primaries to replace their earlier nominated candidate.
And as Edo State citizens and Nigerians in general react to the result on an APC's performance, several persons have described the exercise as fair.
And on Good Morning Nigeria today, our guests will be telling us more about the entire process. Some of our guests were on ground in Edo to witness the exercise. They will all join us shortly. You're welcome to the program. I am Jummai Yusuf.
And I am Ademola Adioye. We are reaching you live on the network service of the NTA. Our usual newspaper review will come up shortly with Chukwudi Okoli Ugbaja. But let's first get the news from Dennis Adeguloye. Hello, Dennis.
Hello, Dennis. It's a beautiful day.
Yes, definitely a beautiful morning. Good morning, Ademola and Jummai. Good morning, Nigeria. Here is the morning news. President Bola Tinubu congratulates Senator Monday Okpebolo, the All Progressives Congress candidate in Saturday's Edo State governorship election, on his victory at the polls. Senator Okpebolo was declared the winner by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, on Sunday, having defeated other candidates for the position. President Tinubu commends APC national leaders, Edo State leaders and party governors for working hard to achieve victory, saying this testified to the people's support for the ruling party, its progressive ideals, economic re-engineering program and commitment to improving the lives of Nigerians. The president urges Senator Okpebolo not to gloat over his victory, but to see it as a challenging call to service. He encourages him to demonstrate magnanimity by reaching out to his political rivals and uniting the people of Edo State to ensure its development. He also praises other candidates who participated in the election for their contributions to advancing Nigeria's democracy, saying peaceful political contests such as the one on Saturday portray Nigeria as a stable democracy. Tinubu urges all those aggrieved by the election outcome to seek redress through the legal channels. He commends the people of Edo State for their orderly and peaceful conduct during the election, underscoring the maturing of Nigeria's democracy after 25 years. The president also commended INEC and security agencies for working round the clock to conduct a successful, peaceful and largely hitch-free exercise. Well, the wait is over. A new governor-elect has been announced. Senator Monday Okpebolo of the All Progressives Congress will now be the #1 man of the state for the next 4 years after the expiration of the tenure of Governor Godwin Obaseki.
That's my job. Our candidate has a good mind, and he can manage Edo State resources well. People will benefit from his leadership.
The People's Democratic Party has rejected the INEC's results of the September 21st Edo governorship election. State chairman of the party, Dr. Tony Aziegbemi, stated this, or the position of the party, while briefing journalists in Benin City. Nigeria's Vice President Kashim Shettima has arrived in New York ahead of the 79th United Nations General Assembly. He was received at the John F. Kennedy Airport by Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tuga, and other officials of the Nigerian mission in the United States. The Vice President is leading Nigeria's delegation as directed by President Bola Tinubu, and he is expected to deliver Nigeria's national statement to the General Assembly, attend important sideline events, and also hold bilateral meetings. The high-level general debates with the theme "Leaving No One Behind," acting together for the advancement of peace, sustainable development and human dignity for present and future generations, will run from Tuesday, September 24th through Saturday, September 28th. Nigeria will continue to work with its international partners to ensure that cyber criminals and organized crime groups involved in transnational car thefts are deprived of the benefits of their illegal activities. A statement by Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, says the President directs security and law enforcement agencies, including the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, the Nigeria Customs Service, the Nigeria Police Force, and the Nigerian Port Authority to intensify efforts in cracking down on individuals in possession of and trafficking in stolen vehicles. The president notes that one of the most effective tools available to law enforcement agencies is depriving criminals of the proceeds from their illegal activities. He acknowledges the recent handover of 53 vehicles and $180,300 by the EFCC to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police on behalf of 2 Canadian citizens who are victims of cybercrimes perpetrated by Nigerian nationals. While expressing concern over the involvement of transnational organized criminal groups in exporting stolen vehicles to Nigeria, President Tinubu commends the Commission for collaborating with partners to ensure a coordinated and professional repose to this menace. The President further directs all relevant agencies, particularly the anti-corruption agencies, to protect Nigeria's economic and financial integrity from organized crime infiltration. He also demands that the value of seized and confiscated movable assets be preserved for the state, society, and victims in line with existing legislation and international conventions. The president strongly affirms Nigeria is not a destination for stolen vehicles and a haven for illicit wealth from foreign countries. He affirms that his administration remains committed to tackling money laundering, cybercrime, and other financial crimes. Well, those are the news highlights for now. Good Morning Nigeria continues after this break with Jummai and Ademola. Please stay tuned.